Welcome to week 4. This week we're going to consider the medication experience. Before I tell you what we're going to do this week, I'd like to tell you where we are. We're standing in front of the RPAC building on Ohio State's campus. This is the Recreation and Physical Activity Center, a bustling area where students, faculty, and staff work out, they play games, they do other activities, and you can probably hear the music coming from the RPAC as I speak. If you look carefully, you'll see Ohio Stadium in the background, and overhead you'll see a red skywalk that we call the Scarlet Skywalk because our colors are scarlet and gray. Well, let me ask you a few questions. What is the patient's medication experience in the United States? What is the drug use process, and what role do medications play in our healthcare system? And while medications can help us live longer and healthier lives, how do adverse drug events present a challenge to the medication experience? What concerns exist relating to medication safety, and how do transitions of care heighten these concerns? And taking a look at the darkest side of the medication experience, what is the scope, causes, and consequences of prescription drug abuse in our society? We will hopefully answer all of these questions and more this week, and I hope that you'll take a look at our resources for the Generation RX initiative to help prevent prescription drug abuse that are linked in our websites to learn more. This week you will also hear from pharmacists working in anticoagulation drug therapy and managed care, and we will interview 2 individuals who are involved in a very impressive Transitions of Care project to help patients as they move from the hospital back to the community. And you will also meet an individual who leads a national association to improve medication education. During week 4, I want you to think about what pharmacists are doing to improve the medication experience and what more they could do to enhance medication safety and patient outcomes. And as always, I'm going to recommend some books for you that you might consider reading if you would like to learn more. The one that I'd like to point out to you this week is called Is It Me or My Meds? This book is written by David Karp. He's a sociologist at Boston College. It's published by the Harvard University Press. Is It Me or My Meds? Living with Antidepressants. And finally, let me tell you that this book I think is one of the best ones that I've ever read in terms of the medication experience. How do patients deal with taking medications, what it does to their psyche, and how hard it is to be adherent. I recommend it to your attention.